Hi, I'm Monica Shannon, a creative strategist obsessed with creating culture and cultivating memories through community and subcultural marketing. I love taking risks, juggling multiple projects at once, and I do not choose my work randomly. So if I were stuck in an elevator with the CEO of Atlantic Music Group, Elliot Granger, I would love to talk to him and pick his brain about how he originally started signing artists who were underground but still had a lot of streaming potential by finding them on SoundCloud at the same time that SoundCloud was having its moment in culture. I find that finding artists in this way really reflected where music culture was going and was currently at the time. And I think it's super important to find artists who are influencing the culture in an impactful way. And I can only compare finding artists in this way on apps like Airbuds, where people are currently sharing their music taste with their friends in a very similar way to how they are sharing their locations. So what music they are listening at that very moment, you can see if you have your friends added on Airbuds. And I would love to hear if he thinks the platform has as much potential as SoundCloud did back around 10 years ago. But I would also love to pick his brain and ask him some harder questions about how algorithms have changed listening habits, and if he thinks that people are much more dedicated to their favorite artists, or if people are turning into passive listeners of artists, hearing one-off songs in their playlists and curating their own kind of music taste. I would also love to hear if he thinks that artists becoming genreless or kind of fusing genres makes it harder for them to be discovered by, new fan bases. I think it's really interesting as a lot of Atlantic Music Group artists have kind of paved their own way. Some of my favorite artists include 100 Gex, Pink Panthers, and Between Friends, and they all really are unique artists that cannot be put in one box, and I think that makes them very interesting and special in the music industry, but also can create a lot of risk because who have you seen in the past who are similar to them? It's very difficult, but they are obviously very successful and making waves in pop culture, and I think that's super important. Also, if I were stuck in an elevator with CEO of Atlantic Music Group, Elliot Grange, I would still like to just kick it with him, see who he's listening to on his, latest playlist, what bands he thinks are going to blow up next, and just kind of connect with him on a human level rather than asking him for LinkedIn or handing him my cute little business cards that are Spotify rap themed. Because as much as I do care about my own career advancement, I've noticed that everyone in the music industry is really chill, and we're all just trying to be successful while enjoying going to concerts and listening to our favorite music, as well as amplify the artists we work with, which is very important. That's what I would do if I were stuck in an elevator with him.